And then one day in November of 1981, I was about to pass a homeless woman who I had seen before. She sat on a crate. And she always looked down, sad. She was in her 70s. She was thin. And on impulse, I ran across the street into a deli and got her a ham and cheese sandwich and an orange juice. And when I came back and handed it to her, she said, "Thank you. God bless you. I haven't eaten since yesterday." And she took my hand in hers. And at that point, I felt like I crossed an invisible line as I held her hand, because I was told, don't go near homeless people. But that led me to, then I told my two sons about Millie. And I said, let's go into New York, find more people like Millie's. So we did. And we ended up in Grand Central Station. And essentially anybody sitting on a bench, they were waiting for their bus. They were simply homeless. And that's where they stayed. And I got to know their stories of abandonment. Some had mental illness, some substance abuse, but I got to know them by name and I got to know their stories. We would go in every other Sunday afternoon with 75 sandwiches. And really, the sandwiches were a vehicle to say I cared, because if I didn't have the sandwich, how would I say I cared? I guess I could say, how are you and everything. But it was really, it was a way of saying I cared.